I've been growing up these kids good way to use them but fire properly. We use them but fire for a lot of different things. It's really important for us, Mob. We've been always burning about this country. You gotta burn country the right way for the right reason. Most country you gotta burn early part like the dry season before it gets too hot and dry. This keeps fires little one and it breaks up the country. Burnt areas, unburnt areas and new plants. That stops them big wildfires. Might we use slow, cool fire around rainforest or outstation to protect them, or for bush tucker, you know? All the plants and animals right up like that food chain we can look after, and we can pull up most wildfires. Burning properly away and keep our country healthy and keep our people strong. We can burn them up this country as we travel, clearing the path. Pretty soon new grass will bring them in biggest mob of wallabies and other guru and bush tucker. But not many family live like they real one country now. Muddy is a little bit too hard for countrymen to get back near their homeland like they used to. A lot of people don't get out to burn properly like they should. In our country, Pobla, I'm waiting for us to come back. We've been crying for him. My grandfather, him and pass him down to me that wisdom to burn properly. I gotta give it you that wisdom now. If we don't keep him alive one, we gotta lose him by him. If we no more like a jet and no make him them patches of burnt country, well we gotta know fire break. Them big fire that can just keep going. Burn them but everything. We're not the only one worried about them big wildfire. Scientists are watching too, from up there. That one friendly, I think. Now they can see what happens when we're not there to look after our country and the big wildfires take over. We can use them but that satellite too. It can show how our patch burning is going. Hey, just because we got our ancient culture doesn't mean we have to be low tech, isn't it? Those scientists are probably up there watching us right now. Maybe they're hungry. Now Dijan, a really important story I gotta give it you. Something you gotta think hard about. We've been telling about story and looking around got all the science mob.
So I don't know what we're going to do about this.
And we've been learning about things on both sides.
Yeah, that's right. So it's all legal.
We've been showing them about burning properly way, about looking after country and fire. They've been worried about wildfires and something they've been called climate change. They reckon our patch burning them and cut down smoke pollution, which is full got of greenhouse gases and they've been causing but climate change. They reckon. Big story, that one. Anyway, look like we can work pretty good together. Biggest mob people around the world are worried. Worried about pollution and climate change. Lots of governments like ours are thinking of ways to get everybody to cut pollution. So they made it worth money to cut them up pollution. Which means we can get paid for burning country the right way. Our traditional style burning. Got a new tools, mind you. It's good for us. Good for country and helps fight about climate change. I'm expert now, see? I'll tell you how it works. Big wild hot fires make millions of tons of pollution, you know? Greenhouse gas emissions. But when we burn them at the country right way, the amount of emission is only going to be a little one. You see, the one side, you got the amount of emission that would have been made by wildfire. Then take away the amount that's made if you can burn them up the right way. The difference is how many emissions you can save by traditional kind of burning. They've been measured in tons, and every ton you've been saved can earn about your 1 carbon credit. Then you can get money by selling about those credits. You won't always get about that same price for every credit. It might be good price, or it might be not so good price. It depends on that market. First, I've been reckoning them talk gammon way. Now, I've been reckoning it might really work for us. Earn about money for proper work, like country. But I'm also got to look out for our story and giving him true God one. Our law, him tell us how and why to look after Minbala country. Families and ancestors, they've been all connected to that land. That's why we gotta sing our country, cry for it, and want to care for it. That money, him just really all about getting back to our country, looking after it, and looking after ourselves. To make about this thing work, we gotta have to work got a big mob family and another kind of different people. It takes a lot of country and support to set up this kind of thing. Did you name long story, not little quick one? We'll do it properly way. We gotta make about our story stronger, no more lose him. We gotta find out more about this opportunity. I reckon if we can understand it, we can make it work for us. It might help me grow you in Balaola pickaninny up strong, and your grannies in years to come. Anyway, that's what I reckon. Still not sure about them satellites though.